Hey guys, it's Oberstadt. In today's video, I'm actually doing something I haven't done in several months, and I'm going to be going over like the makeup that I've been pulling each month. I'm kind of not pulling individual things right now because not only did I find it tedious to film picking the makeup and then discussing it, but I also found it really tedious picking new things every month when there were certain things that I wanted to get done and I needed specific colors to do that. So what I've been using since I stopped filming like all of my Halloween videos, I'm in the middle of doing makeup looks for the fall palettes video that I did. I've got 10 looks done so far. The first video will be 6 looks, the second video will also be 6 looks. I've got 2 more palettes on the counter to get done. So these are looks 9 and 10. But I have certain things on my tray that I've been using for at least 2 months, if not 3, since I did my Lash Not My Stash video that I figured I'd go over with you. Some of these were like new items, but my tray is like slap full and I kind of need to like empty it. We're going to go over mascaras first. And I just got a new one in from Ipsy, so I'll probably just add that to my tray this coming month. The It Cosmetics Lash Blowout Mascara. I really like this mascara, but I've had it for a while and it's starting to dry out. Like there's a dried clump on the end of it. So this will actually be going in the garbage because it's dried out. I've been using the same mascara for like 3 or 4 months and I really like it. I'm going to put it on the counter, put it back. The Big Ego mascara from Tarte, I got an Ipsy recently. I really like it. And then the Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara, I needed this for a specific effect with my lashes, so that's why I pulled this. I like Tarte mascaras. I will never buy one full price, ever. Okay, face stuff. We'll try and keep these in like categories. Alright, I have 3 face type products here. I have the Pure Elise Cc Cream with SPF 50. This is in the shade Fair. Believe it or not, because I've actually had some sun lately, this is too light for me, but it's a really nice light to medium coverage for me. I use it as like concealer. I use it to hide things like this when my face is freaking out. I also have some stuff on my forehead that I would normally use and just kind of tap over it and blend it out. But because it's so light, I literally have to put it everywhere. And this is almost empty. I've used it so much that it's almost empty, but I do like it. The Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick, when I was doing some of my Halloween looks, I needed a cream base for the shadows, so that's why I pulled that. And I use it a little bit for brightening my under eyes. Since I got the box from Magically, or Magic Links from e.l.f., which was the like kit that I picked out makeup that I wanted to try from e.l.f., and they sent me like a $30 goodie box. This is the Light Ivory Hydrating Camo Concealer. I really like this. It's almost the perfect shade for me, and I'm glad that I finally found a shade out of like the 6 that I've bought that actually works for me. So I really like this this concealer, and I will, I'm like a quarter of the way done with it so far. I've used it that much. Getting into lips is going to be fun. Okay, so first we have the gloss from the e.l.f. This is their lip lacquer in clear. I bought this at Walmart. I've used this quite a bit for looks. I've topped it over liquid lipsticks and whatnot. It is very thick, but I have found that it kind of sticks around after you use it. So I really like that. This is what I'm wearing right now. It's Black Cherry from e.l.f. This was in that kit that I've got. This is the Sheer Slick. And I find if I want like a boost of color, I just build it up. And it's a really pretty shade, and I like it, and it's super moisturizing and comfortable, and I put it on and I completely forget I'm wearing a lip color. It's that comfortable. It's like wearing lip balm, but it's got color to it, so I really enjoy this formula. I don't know how much of it I've used. I guess I could. So I've used quite a bit of it, but I really like it, so that's why it stayed on the tray since I got that box in. I pulled this Beige formula from Felician's Formula the other day to do a complimentary lip with a oranger colored eye look that I did, so I've only used this like once since I pulled it. The NYX Root Beer Float Butter Lipstick, I love this formula. It's my favorite formula of like lipstick from NYX. This is a bullet lipstick, and I really enjoy this color. It's like a dusty mauve shade. I've used this quite a few times and I like it. The Focused shade from Propa Beauty, it's a really strange like brown color for me, but I really like it. I mean, I've used it quite a bit. It's like what I'm wearing. It's like a gloss, but it's in a lipstick form, and it seems very soft. So be careful with how hot things are if you use this product, because it will bleed and run off your mouth. I have found several times that I would just be wearing it, and next thing I know, I've got it like all the way down here. And I do have a weird lip line out here anyways, but still it shouldn't run outside my natural lip. This is the Glossy Garnet from the Loreal Color Reach line. I really like this one. I actually mixed this with the Propa Beauty in the center to give like an ombre effect. It's a very similar formula. And this Hemp's lip gloss that I got from Ipsy, I've used about a quarter of it so far. This was that add-on that I got where I got it for $3. It's like an $8 product. I've been using the shit out of this. I really, really like it. I leave it on the counter. I put it back in the tray. I take it with me to bed. I brush my teeth at night. I put this on. I've been wearing this an awful lot, and I really am glad that I picked it up. I have one more bullet lipstick, which is gray. It's one of mine from my line of cosmetics in the shade London. I think I've got one of these left, and I've got one in Steel Heart, which is a little bit different of a gray shade, but it is a gray lipstick. It's like a blue-based gray lipstick, and I use this for a Halloween look. And all of these liquid lipsticks from Wet n Wild were used in looks for Halloween. So these are all the liquid catsuits. We have Oh My Dolly and So Noir Cool. These are in the matte shades, and then the rest of these are the metallic ones. This one is Acai So Serious. It's purple. We have Bewitched. It's like a purple color. It's like bluish purple. Then we have Sea Siren, which is like a navy blue, and Gunmetal Heart, which is like a grayish silver. This is very similar to the Shane shade from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics line, and I do own both. But the Shane one I will not use anymore, and I won't show any Jeffree Star Cosmetics products on my channel. So I'm glad that I found something that I like. That's a very, very comparable formula, and I'm not supporting a monster. Okay. To face stuff. I have a duo product, and then I've got some like single blushes. This is one of the blushes that they sent me in that kit. This is the Leche blush and highlighter from their Bite Size like cheek, and it's like a really peachy pink kind of blush. The highlighter's a little dark for me, but you know. And then one of these I got from Ipsy, and then the other one I bought with points from Ipsy. These are the Willpower Blushes. I have the shades Stamina and Perseverance. So one of them is more like a pink, and one's more like an orange, like apricot color. This is the one I'm wearing right now, the Stamina shade, and it's a shade that I really gravitate to. I have had my L'Oreal Lumi bronze in here for months. This is what I love. I bought this because of Shelly from Geek Out of Water, and I blame her for quite a few purchases, so I'm really glad that I got this. It's a perfect shade of bronzer. I am wearing it. I don't have any face products on right now besides powder stuff. Then I have two little like eyeshadow quads in here from Ipsy. Well, not technically quads. Okay, this one's a quad. This is from PYT Beauty. It says Day to Night Cool Eyeshadow Palette. This actually comes in like a regular palette. And then this is from Complex Culture. This is the Lavender Mellow. I got this last month. I really like these little things. I think both of these would be handy to travel with. And this one's very secure. I think it would be really nice to take, you know, for neutral everyday looks if you were to travel when people can start doing that again safely. So I really like those little eyeshadow palettes. I've had them in my tray forever. This is a Mermaid Shimmer from e.l.f. It's one of their liquid eyeshadows. It's this really pretty like sea foamy green color. I've used this a couple of times. I did, you know, looks with it for the e.l.f. video, but I've also touched it up. I've like modified looks with it since I'll do a look for film, and then if I'm gonna do like a live stream or get on Twitch, I use that to like change how my look is so that it's not the same as it was when I filmed it. So I'm happy with that. I have some miscellaneous glitter in my tray. Okay, two more eyeshadows, and then we'll do the highlighter, and then the rest of this is eyeliners and stuff. I have two ColourPop in here. These are the Super Shock eyeshadows. I have Frog and Empire. Empire is the one I bought for my birthday. Frog is one I bought back in like June or July. This does not feel the same as this. And neither of them feel anything like this. The Super Shock highlighter, this is in Spellbound. I did tap it over the highlight I had on. This feels wet. It feels like a cream. It's a pink, light white, iridescent pink to purple shifting highlighter. I don't know, you should be able to see it because I can see it in the viewfinder. It's beautiful. But these eyeshadows feel completely different from each other, and they don't feel anything like that. So I don't know if the Frog shade I got, which is super dry and chunky, if it was dried out when I got it or what, but I have been trying to remember to use it. I also use it as highlighter to spice up dull looking highlighters. But I've been trying to use it more because I don't want it to like die on me. I have two eyebrow products, and then the rest of these are eyeliners. So we have the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. I've been using this side for a while and it's like half empty, if not a little bit more than half empty. I wanted to use this on my project, use it up, and it's slap empty. But this side here still has some product in it. And then I have my Wet n Wild brow pencil. And here, I have quite a bit of this left. So I do use this, but it's not a very, it's a very hard formula, so a little goes a long way with it. And I find that I don't use it very, I don't use as much of it. I don't have anything in my brows right now. I don't feel like doing brows. I'm too hot to do brows right now. And then the rest we have liners. I have 3 liners from the same, these are the L'Oreal Infallibles. 2 of these were new ones I picked up for Halloween, birthday kind of stuff. I have the shades Purple Violet and Blue Cobalt, and then I pulled the Nude Beige to use as a like neutral color eyeliner. I really like how these work. They're like $8 or $9 though, so the ColourPop ones are a whole lot more cheaper. But I do like how these work and they don't burn my eyes and they stay put, and I've had a lot of issues with allergies lately, so I really like how these kind of stick around. I have one from ColourPop. This is Punch. And then we have 2 from BH Cosmetics. These are their power pencils. I have the shades Shimmer Gold and Teal. I really like both of these now that I finally found a trick in order to get them to work. And this is more like an antique kind of gold versus a bright gold. And I do have a bright gold on the tray as well, because I have been using these because, like I said, I'm doing fall color story looks right now for the palettes that I'm using. So I need like golds and bronzes and browns and stuff like that. Or at least that's what I've been using in my waterline. These are the Avon True Colors. These are their glimmer sticks. I have sepia and 24 karat. I got the one from Ipsy, and then I used points to buy the other one from Ipsy. One is like a gold, the other one is like a copper color. I really like both of these, and even though they are an MLM, I started selling Avon at like 12 for the neighbor down the street, and I sold Avon up until I was like 25. So, I mean, I became a distributor when I was like 18. I think that's the only MLM that I ever have been a part of that I've ever earned any money from. So there's that. We have one in here from NYX. This is the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Oyster. I did a purple look for Halloween and I needed a purple liner for my waterline. So I really like it. I just hate the lid because I went to put the lid back on one day and it pushed down too far without paying attention and smushed the color up in the lid, and I feel awful about that. Okay, I have 3 liners for my line. I'll save those to last. This is the Monster from Ardency, and this is a black liner that I use for my waterline. It doesn't usually bleed or transfer, and it's super black. And it's very hard to get off, even with water proof makeup remover stuff. So this is very difficult to get off. I know if I'm going to be wearing makeup for like 14 plus hours, this is the black liner that I use. I have another one that I use that only lasts for like 2 or 3 hours, which is, you know, something that I would put on and, you know, run around the house and do whatever, and then, you know, it washes off a whole lot easier. I have one from Pixi. This is what I'm wearing in both eyes right now. This is Bronze Beam. I got this from Ipsy. I have like 3 or 4 of their liners now. All started with the shade Opal Overcoat. I really like these as well. Not quite sure on the price point of these. I think they're $14, but don't quote me. I still think that's a little expensive. Go with ColourPop. They're super affordable. And then this one's from Sugar Cosmetics. This is the Stroke of Genius Heavy Kohl Liner in Green Light. I needed an emerald green shade to do. I did a green and purple look for Halloween, and I needed a green liner for that. And this is a beautiful jewel toned green. Last 3 and we're done. Okay, I have the shades Mythology, Occult, and Shiver. One's a bronzy, like brown. One is a lilac-y purple, and then the other one is a navy blue. These are 3 from my line. These are gel liners. They are a little bit harder of a gel liner. If I'm comparing it to the Sugar Cosmetics is a little bit softer, a little bit smoother to go on. These, you go to put them on and it's kind of like a sheer color, and if you go back and forth 2 or 3 times, then it builds up the color. But these are a harder gel formula, and I do have quite a few of these left in stock for my line of cosmetics. I was selling them for 10 or for 12, but right now I'm selling them for 10 just to try and get rid of old stock. Anything that's more than 6 months old, I've got discounted and whatnot on my website. The website is listed down below. It's just shop-osp.com. And I'm going to be doing a Black Friday sale. I'm going to do like an entire week of a discount on my website. So starting Thanksgiving all the way up until like the 1st or 2nd of December is when the discount is going to run for. So everything on my website will be discounted. And so that, yeah, that's it. Other than like the liners I just put back on here, the concealer thing for your eyes I put on, I have on my powder that I use under my eyes, and then indicate primer potions on there, as well as like my lash glue and glitter glue. But I mean, oh, I forgot I have a single. This is from Marsh Beauty. This is the Foiled Again. It's a loose metallic like gray and silver black loose shadow that I use for a Halloween look as well. Actually, that was the makeup look that I did October 28th or 29th. And then I filmed my salon video wearing that makeup. So anyways, hopefully you guys like this rundown on everything I've been using since like September. So I know we're like halfway through with November right now, but I figured I would do a breakdown on what I've been using, and I think I'm going to try and put these things aside and work on different products in my collection. I've been rotating through eyeshadow palettes lately. Like I said, I've been doing like palette videos and whatnot for specific videos, so I have not been like picking specific things, whatnot, like I normally do. And there were like 2 weeks that I didn't do any makeup at all because my allergies were so bad. I'd sneeze and my eyes would run and then itch, and then I'd sneeze again and then I'd cough, and it was a big watery mess everywhere. So yeah, that's everything for basically a 2-month Shop by Lash recap. Let me know what you guys think down below. I will try and link as many of these as I can, and of course I'll write a blog post on my blogger and link everything out there. So hopefully you guys have a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and I will see you later. Bye.